put the Band-Aid on it. All right, just give me a few minutes.
It's J.Mac and Bklyn Phatz. 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 Get into the focus with J.Mac and Bklyn Phatz. She can get it, he can get it. That's Wiz. Tune into our podcast to get some laugh and get the facts. I'm Bklyn Phatz with my partner J.Mac. Get into the focus.
Woo! Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome to Getting to the Focus podcast with J.Mac and Bklyn Phatz. It is Tuesday night, y'all favorite night of the week, Taco Tuesday. I hope y'all got y'all tacos, y'all tequila or whatever, or tea, and y'all ready to kick it with us. Thanks for coming. What's up, Phatz?
Nothing much. What's good with you? You looking lovely today. How you feeling today?
Thank you. I feel good. I feel pretty good.
So
I feel pretty good.
Did you enjoy your vacation or time you spent away from the show?
Yes, we had a little break there.
Yeah.
It was cool. You know, I missed y'all though. You know, I always
miss you too.
Miss getting it in with y'all and chopping it up. So I'm glad that we back on the air, back live, y'all. And make sure everybody go and follow us on Instagram at Getting to the Focus. And then those who are listening in, make sure you call us up at 929-441-2417.
Yes. And you can check us out on YouTube too. Getting to the Focus with Bklyn Phatz and J.Mac. So what's been going on, J.Mac? What's the word?
Man, this world, y'all. It's like now they got a whole variant of this COVID, y'all. Jesus.
Oh, that new strain you're talking about.
Yeah. I was reading about it earlier. They were talking about the numbers going up in the different states, shutting stuff down. They canceled a big concert out this way out in Hampton Roads. They do. I think it's called Getting Back to R&B or something like that. But they canceled it. I just saw.
Oh, I heard something about that. That's a throwback concert. Yeah.
And they had some heavy hitters coming through, and so I saw they were actually announced it on the radio, and they said that they were going to be issuing refunds for the tickets.
Did you get some tickets?
Nah. I'm still not really. So I did. Okay, I went to go see. I had to go see my girls in Vogue because they are my people. But I'm not really big on going to a lot of big, big things right now.
Why not?
Now that they got a whole nother version of
the strain.
Yeah.
But did you have all your shots and stuff?
Well, even vaccinated people are getting it now. They said even vaccinated people are getting it. Well, they did say that when you're vaccinated, the effects is not all good. What's up, Sean? Hey, Michael Murray. Welcome to the show. Glad to have you here listening in.
Okay, so what they said the strands was?
They said they got different. You didn't hear about the whole variant? It's like they got.
I heard about it. But you know what? I try not to think about that because that's serious. It's serious matter. And then you know what makes it bad? What about when it touch home? Then you get in a
Delta variant.
State. You get in an emotional state because that's your loved ones.
Yeah, a friend of mine just lost her father. She was telling me yesterday. Her father passed away from COVID.
Oh man, my condolences.
He was I think she said he was like 47.
Oh.
Very young, yeah.
My heart goes out to her.
Yes, my condolences. Our condolences to you guys. Whoever has lost someone, our deepest condolences to you. We're praying for your peace at this time. So, we still, I think it's, a good time to just shout out there that it's still a good idea to mask up, even though you're vaccinated. And then yes, Shonda Don said the worst part is that you can't even be with them in the passing because it's
No, that's crazy. You
yeah,
know,
like the people are dying alone in these hospitals because they
yeah.
can't, you can't be around anybody. It's tragic, Lord. We just gotta, we just gotta pray like for a better
And
day.
keep God first. That's all we can do. Keep God first.
Yes,
And He'll
whatever,
make a way.
whatever entity, higher power that you believe in, we need some help, y'all. We need some help.
Yes, we sure do.
We just
Need
gotta,
some help.
we also it's about working together too. Like, when you can, do your best you can to limit your interaction. If you're sick, please just stay home or just skip whatever you're doing. If you got even cold symptoms and you don't think you think you know what it is, you think it's sinus, you think it's whatever it, you think it is, but sorry, y'all don't all got that medical degree. Even those with that medical degree, they don't
They
be,
can't.
you
They
know,
can't be helped
until
either.
you are, until you have that
Hold up
molecular
1 minute.
test,
Yeah,
molecular test, you don't know. So get tested
that
as
is true.
soon as you can.
That
Fast.
is real
Run.
true. That's
Run.
real true. I
Yeah,
mean,
I see these big concerts like Shonda Don said the Rolling Loud effed everybody up in Florida. Like, why
yeah.
would you do that? Why would you have 50,000 people? Was it like 50,000 people or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Now,
That
Meg
was
Thee Stallion
serious.
did a good job in that concert. I saw a little clip.
Who?
I think
Who?
Meg Thee Stallion was in it. It's like that big concert, them festivals and stuff. They still going on as planned. I'm like, is that a good idea,
Well,
y'all?
you
But
know, Megan Thee
ain't
Stallion.
no money.
I mean, she's a good act. I mean, a good performer. You
I
know,
love Meg Thee
her
Stallion now.
her, her rap skills is not
Ooh,
mm,
what? Wait a
something
minute.
I can see that she's a
Wait a minute
rapologist.
now. You ain't. Wait a minute now. You ain't
What?
about to.
What?
Hold up. Hold up. Meg Thee Stallion got bars. You ain't never hear her freestyle before. Meg Thee Stallion,
Here we
she
go.
has bars,
I
sir.
mean, she got some. She got some. But see, me, I'm like, you gotta talk about something. We can't keep
Yeah.
talking about the same old, this, that, a trick, or any of that. That's right. Thank you.
I think I
Pittsburgh
got a
Steelers.
jersey like that. What's the name
Yeah.
on the back?
Terry Bradshaw.
No, I got the one with the weird name.
Okay. But what I was saying was,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Mike
What
Murray
I
said he
was,
like your jersey.
I told him big ups to him. What
Yep.
I was saying to you is, she's talented. She got some skills, but sometimes it's like losing interest. I mean, I take nothing away from her, but you lose interest.
75,000 people was there
Oh, that's
at
a
that
lot of
concert.
people.
75,000 people.
And did they catch any type of contact, Annie?
I don't know. I haven't really read up on that. If anybody knows, y'all can call us up and let us know. 929-441-2417. Any listeners out there who know anything about the reactions of that? But I did remember reading somewhere that they were requiring some sort of vaccine, like vaccination proof or
Yeah,
something
they were
like
talking
that.
about a booster shot. Give
Well,
it a
no,
booster.
I'm talking about to get into the concert, they were requiring some sort of proof of vaccine. But
Yeah.
the problem is, did you hear about the people buying vaccination cards and doing stuff like that?
Are you serious? Is
Yes,
it that
like so
serious?
apparently some students yeah, that's crazy, right? Apparently, some
It's real
students
crazy.
are being banned from their campuses if they're not vaccinated, and it's prohibiting them from finishing out their collegiate careers. So they have resorted to purchasing bootleg vaccine cards.
But what you gonna gain from that?
You'll get into school. I mean, I'm not saying that's the right thing to do, but I would think that the rationale behind them choosing that sort of measure is that they will be able to do whatever, because I feel like it's coming. I think everybody is sensing the fact that the mandate to get vaccinated is coming. The day where they require everyone to have a vaccine to get into anything, to even work, to make a living. It's coming. It's
But
coming.
see,
Soon and fast.
Here's the catch to that is, you know, the vaccination was free. You know that, right? But if it comes to the last of it, you know you're gonna have to start paying. And then the price, it can be very costly. I mean, people's not looking at that either.
Oh, you mean like waiting until the last minute and then they'll have to pay a fee?
Exactly.
I get that. Yeah.
Don't you know how expensive that fee can be?
Yeah. But my thing is, people are gonna just start resorting to other measures. Shout out to Queens of NYC podcast. Thanks for tuning in with us, y'all.
Big up.
So,
yeah, it's crazy, but it's only for your own protection and your own safety. I would recommend everybody go get the shot, the vaccination, because it can help you more than hurt you.
Shauna Don said, if you got that good insurance, you don't have to worry about that. What about this insurance stuff, y'all? Because they talking about people doing insurance, like companies not giving their employees insurance and stuff, or like they're changing up the insurance. Do you think that the insurance, like life insurance and stuff like that, is going to change drastically because of COVID? Like, do you think policies are going to be different?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, it is, because they're going to say if you're not dying from natural causes, it's going to be a problem. And most insurance policy only cover when you die from natural cause. And then when they redo it, they're going to redo it. They're going to set it up so if you die for COVID, we're going to have to charge you more for your insurance policy.
That's what I was thinking. Shauna Don said people need to get more of it. I think he was talking about insurance. And Queens of NYC podcast, they said, if the shot could hurt you, what is she saying? Oh, if you have an allergy or if your immune system is not strong. Yeah, that is true. I've heard people having negative reactions to it. It really just depends on everybody's body is different, you know?
Yeah, that is correct.
They have a reaction to anything. The scary part about reactions like that is you don't really know you're allergic to anything or like your body is rejecting it until it happens. And then you dead.
Well, you know, you got to look at it too.
Crazy.
In one sense, we like guinea pigs anyway. The government treats us like guinea pigs because ain't nothing. I mean, I don't care how much you produce it or how much you promote it. Everything that they put on the market ain't good for you. You're going to have some type of side effects. Just the only thing is you just pray to the good Lord you don't have a side effects where it kills you. Nothing.
Yeah.
It's man-made. Everything is made to fail or have some failing circumstances behind it. So, you know, you don't know what to expect.
Yeah. That's true.
J.Mac, what you think about that?
Yeah, you really don't know what to expect. Historically, you brought up a good point. Historically, we have been made to be experiments, human experiments. And so I think, and I had this conversation with somebody the other day, I don't believe that people, because it was somebody made a statement saying that people are against the vaccination and they think they know more than scientists, they think they know more than doctors. And I had to, I interjected and I said, I don't believe that the bulk of people who are not getting the vaccine are necessarily thinking they know more than doctors or scientists. I believe it's more of a fear. I think it's more of a distrust more than anything else. So I don't think it's an arrogance. I don't think it's a situation where we, the people, feel like we know more. It's just a distrust, and I completely understand it. I was never against the vaccination. Like I was actually one of the ones praying that they did it really fast. On the other side of it, common sense told me like, wow, a vaccine this fast, like what is it? So you have your doubts, you have your questions about it, but everything is questionable.
Queens of New York podcast say some people have had the full vaccination and died from it.
That is complete. Yes, that's true. That's so true. We were talking about this this young lady, and especially, and people are still catching the variant. So it's very, it's just a scary world. It's crazy out here, just like Shonda Dawn says, crazy out here.
But see, you got to look at it too from this
somebody said Sean
ahead.
said only African Americans are scared to get it.
Well, because they don't pick up a book, they don't read, they don't pay attention. See what they doing
wait a minute, hold on. Don't be generalizing people like that. Not all African Americans.
I ain't say that. I said some.
But not all people, not all African Americans that are scared to get it. Not all of them don't pick up a book and read about it. Some of them do pick up books and read about it, and that's why they're scared, because of the fact that it takes years to develop effective vaccination. It takes years to see the side effects of vaccinations. It takes years to see the negative impacts. It could take 10 minutes for them to die from it.
That is absolutely correct. That is absolutely.
So, Michael Murray said 1966 they had a sickle cell trial and error. I would love to hear more about that. If you want to call us up, 929-441-2417. I, for one, would like to be schooled on that, because I would love to hear more about that. But Sean said the FDA approved it yesterday. Yes, the FDA did.
The FDA approved it.
Shout out to the FDA, y'all. Maybe approved anything. I'm about to get approved by the FDA too. Now.
What you gonna do? What you gonna come up with? What you gonna come up with?
I just got announcement. I just got the message, y'all. I was approved by the FDA.
I was too. What a coincidence.
On the same day. We FDA twins.
That's it, baby. But
Sean said they still thinking they're going to become a zombie. Okay, so listen, I'm glad you brought that up, because I was just having this conversation with someone about the zombie apocalypse. Have y'all heard about that?
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Okay, now, this is so funny. Okay.
Walking Dead.
So listen, y'all know I'm a little bit on the conscious. I try to be a little conscious myself.
Okay.
I think of myself that way.
Okay.
Why the FDA? The FDA we were just talking about.
Okay.
No, not the FDA. Hold on. Wait, who was it? Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can find out. Somebody released a document about a possible zombie apocalypse. It was supposedly released by mistake, right? And it was a document from the federal government about what to do in case of an apocalypse.
Okay, and what was that? Let's hear this one.
The CDC. They got on the CDC website.
Yeah.
They have something called if y'all go to the CDC website, right? It'll say zombie preparedness. This is a real thing, y'all. Y'all know the CDC, right? Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the ones that's been regulating everything that's going on. Yeah. While on their site, they have a zombie preparedness page that includes zombie preparedness products, zombie preparedness for educators, a zombie preparedness poster. Now, why they got that, y'all? Somebody tell me that. Who out here got an answer for that?
I might have an answer for that.
And I read it, and I'm an African American, and I
might have an answer for that. Hold on.
CDC released about a zombie.
Hey, you got to think about this. Come on now. Let's think about this. What about these drugs they already feeding in our system? I mean, these drugs that take control of your mental thoughts and everything. Don't you think they already on that? But they just not publicizing it. Come on now. They give you this medication, have you already like a zombie. So only thing they have to basically do is put something in the air.
I want to know why they telling me about a zombie preparedness plan if it's no such thing. Can somebody tell me that? Call us up and tell me, please. Please.
Hit us up.
929 441
2417.
2417. I thought we were saying at the same time.
Yes, we was. Today is happy day. Don't you feel
Yeah,
happy
yeah, we
today?
happy, y'all. I just got
Yeah,
some
we
questions.
feel real happy
That's
day.
all.
Today is happy, baby.
Somebody said Z Nation.
Yeah, Z Nation.
What's that? What's that?
Z Nation is a zombie TV show that comes on Sci-Fi.
Oh, see, I don't watch stuff like that, y'all. I don't be watching. So
Why? It's spooky.
My spirit. No, I don't like. Ever since I was a kid, though, I was always like that. I never was into like the scary, spooky stuff. I don't do that. My spirit got to stay. Woo, I'm scared. I be scared.
You scared? You scared?
I'm scared.
Oh yeah. Man.
Yes. And see, Sean said,
yeah.
People watching too much I Am Legend. But how about this, Sean? Why the CDC said we need to be prepared for zombies, though? Can you riddle me that, sir?
Well, you just break them guns out your cabinets. Break it. Make sure you have a lot of ammo.
But if they don't exist, why the CDC giving us preparedness for it? If it can't, y'all know what desensitization? I'm probably saying it wrong. Y'all know what desensitization.
Take your time.
Being desensitized. Yeah. Desensitized. I don't think it's being into people's stupidness, Sean. I really don't. I think it is. Unless it was released during Trump administration.
Well, only one that would basically turn y'all into zombies is Trump.
Now, how y'all? Okay, wait a minute. Now, I got to draw the line because I'm tired of hearing people blame y'all blaming everything on Trump and everything on COVID. Okay,
Trump was a moron. Come on,
y'all blaming everything on Trump and everything on COVID. Okay,
so you was a Trump fan. So that's what you're trying to tell me. You was a
okay,
Trump fan.
First of all, slow your roll. Slow your roll. I acknowledge that he was the president of the United States at one point in time. Was I a big fan of his? No. However, I do acknowledge him as being the president of the United States at one point in time.
Yeah.
Was he a good one? I don't know. That's questionable. That's still under question, but look what we got now. I'm not. Where my tea at? Because I need to sip some.
Yeah, sip some tea.
So
what kind of tea you sipping?
Michael Murray over here talking, y'all. He said, "Call me Rick and Daryl because I'm taking my." Oh, sorry. He's saying. Are you saying something to us, Michael Murray?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. He was saying something to somebody else. He talking about he coming to your house, Bklyn Phatz.
Okay, come on down. Yeah, but back to what we were saying. You know, Trump was alright, but he wasn't.
Oh, you was a Trump fan,
right? Who? You got jokes, don't you?
He's all right.
I said he was all right. He
Phatz,
wasn't.
Don't never laugh like that again, Phatz.
Why?
That was the fakest laugh I ever seen.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Exactly. I was being fake. But you know, Trump, yeah, he was a moron. The only word that fits him. A moron. He wasn't no Obama.
Straight to the point. Straight.
You gotta be educated. Trump was not. He was educated, but for only running casinos and stuff like that.
Oh,
you can't gamble the world in hotels and stuff like that. You can't put millions and millions of people's life in jeopardy.
Yeah, that's very clever because I didn't think about it like that, but he was kind of trying to gamble with us a little bit.
Exactly. Have you ever been to his hotel?
Yes.
What you think?
I've been to the one in DC.
What you think of it? Is it worth?
It's worth it. I had a nice experience there. I mean, it was nice. That was years ago.
Like?
And I think
what was the room like? What did the room look like?
It was a nice room. It was, it wasn't. I mean, it was nice. It was my favorite place to stay, though. That I've ever stayed at was the Wynn. Wynn Resorts does a really nice job.
I stayed there in Arkansas. I had went to Arkansas. Yeah,
they have a nice experience. They have a really nice experience.
I'm gonna tell you what else is nice. Have you ever stayed in a DoubleTree?
A DoubleTree? Oh, where they bake the cookies?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Oh.
yes. They bake some. They be baking them cookies. I like that.
Man,
I know. I like some snacks.
But what you think about the DoubleTree Hotel? I mean, overall, do you think it's a nice, roomy, sophisticated hotel, or you think it's just a rinky-dink hotel?
I think. Well, last time. Okay, so honestly, it was years ago that I went. When I went, it was a decent hotel. We actually, that was like our choice hotel. When you know how they used to take the New York trips and stuff like that for the day or whatever. And yeah, so
and it's time. Go ahead, dear.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I wanted to go ahead get into our topic. While we talk about hotels, y'all, hotels, motels, Holiday Inns, you know, dwelling places for people. We today our topic is actually polygamy. Having more than one mate, y'all. So if y'all, for those who don't know, polygamy is actually the practice or custom of having more than one wife or husband. Right? Some people, you know, they'll say polygamy if you're also in like a multiple relationship type thing. Like I saw a show, this girl had more than one boyfriend. They were all like together, living together and stuff. Well, yeah, that's basically
sister wife, sister husbands, and
sister wives, sister husbands. I mean, brother husbands.
Yeah. What?
Is it a brother husband?
I don't know. That might be a new show that you're gonna make.
Oh, I don't want no brother husbands. Look, it's hard enough dealing with one of y'all.
What you mean by that?
Because we got to keep one of y'all happy.
What you mean by that? It's not hard.
For you, you might be able to juggle about 4 or 5 of them things.
Oh nah, you could. I just need one lady just jump up on the plate, and I can stick that fork in her. Yeah.
Somebody said, Sean said you got to be focused for that type of relationship.
Yeah, you really do. You have to have a really subconscious state of mind for that type of relationship.
Is it? You know,
yeah,
I was wondering. Yeah, I think I actually think it does take a lot more focus to be able to deal with more than one person. It really does.
I mean, but look at the situation. What if you live with 2 women? Say, for instance, you live with 2 women.
Like as a roommate?
Huh?
Like in a relationship with 2 women, or just a roommate? Oh, okay.
Y'all all live up under one roof.
Okay, a man living with 2 women, like you living with 2 women.
Yeah, I mean,
that you married to.
Yeah, 2 women you married to. How you think that would play out? I mean, me per se, myself, I don't know. It's good in one sense, bad in another sense. Bad in another sense.
Oh, Michael Murray said you got to have focus. I mean, you got to have that and a strong back.
Oh yeah. Well, but if you that type of guy and you always happy, you will have fun with that.
Sean said in the comments that you can't marry 2 women.
No, you cannot. In United States, you're not able to do that. Maybe in foreign countries and Middle Eastern, yeah, you can have more than one wife. But in the United States, that's against the law to be married to 2 women at the same time. I believe it's called what? Bigamy?
It's called polygamy.
No, I mean the topic.
Well, the actual polygamy. Crime. Yeah, they do be naming it something. I'm not sure. I can't remember, but I did look up. I looked it up. I Googled if if it was legal anywhere, and actually found an article that said that Utah State, the Senate actually unanimously voted to decriminalize polygamy in their state. So Utah. You can do it in Utah, but no, I don't think anywhere. I didn't find that anywhere else did is that where it's allowed. So
that's one on me.
But decriminalize doesn't mean actually legal, so decriminalize means like it's not as harsh of a punishment, like it's like reduced penalties and stuff like that. It doesn't mean that it's totally 100% legal. But because of I think that there's some deep religious roots out there in Utah. with the Mormon, I think the Mormon religion. If anybody is out there that has more info for us, I'm just going off of what I found in this article. But 929-441-2417, you can call us up. So yes, so we were talking about polygamy, y'all, having more than one husband or wife. Michael Murray said in Africa and you can, in Egypt, Jerusalem.
Yeah.
You
Middle
can.
Eastern
So
countries.
I've heard. I think a lot of us have heard that in the past that it is allowed in certain areas of the world for people to actually legally be in a marriage with more than one person. So that's different. But y'all, we gotta take a break real quick and pay a couple of bills off so we don't get put off. We'll be right back.
Let's have some.
Looking to podcast shows and do not know where to start? The Evening Rush Network can help you with that. Call us at 929-441-2417 or email us at theeveningrushnetwork@gmail.com for dates and prices. We got you for all your podcast needs. The Evening Rush Network. Tune in, subscribe, and share.
Welcome back, y'all. Y'all are tuned in with Getting to the Focus podcast. You are here with your girl J.Mac and your boy Bklyn Phatz. We
in the building.
Yes. We're so happy to have y'all here. We just want to shout out our sponsors real quick. Sayings by Butter, to get your gear and get your stuff, get everything you need from her. Clothes, everything, y'all. Also, gear up on J.Mac Lane with your girl. We doing customized gear. Just hit us up and follow us on Instagram. Also, call us up, y'all. 929-441-2417.
Get into the focus.
Yes, on IG. Follow us at Getting to the Focus.
IG, baby.
So we back and we were talking about polygamy, y'all. Should more than one mate be acceptable? And so for those who just tuning in with us, polygamy is actually the practice of marrying more than one, having more than one wife or more than one husband. And so we are talking about it, just chatting about this, getting everybody's opinion.
So what y'all think? What y'all think? Hit us up. 929-441-2417. Hit us up. Let us know y'all comments and opinions.
So Sean the Don said that when you think about it, it does help with cheating. You think so? You think it helps with cheating? Polygamy?
Yeah, because you got that in-house. A double dose of that in-house.
Well, I don't think it's, I guess that's a valid point, because with more than, if it's accepted in the home that there's more than one spouse, I guess there's no need to really cheat. It's not called cheating.
But let me ask you this.
What if you got a Monday too? Because you got to break it down. I know it's some sort of order in these homes where polygamy exists. Now you got a Monday, a Tuesday, a Wednesday, or whatever it may be. What if the Wednesday what if you won't go to Wednesday one day because you feeling like you want to go to Monday? Is that cheating?
No, because you got to share your time. You got to share equal time with both of them, or unless y'all share time all together, and y'all just go down the line.
Everybody's not into that though. Because I watched this. Everybody's not into that all together stuff. Because I actually saw this show. It used to come on all the time. I think it was called Sister Wives. It was a show.
I seen that.
You seen it?
That's a good show. Yeah, I was watching that.
They were in Utah because they had them lined up.
Yeah, they had moved all in one house, the kids and everything.
Really? I thought because I remember seeing it a couple of times, and I could have sworn he had them like living next door to each other or something.
When it first started, they was living next door. Then they moved somewhere and bought a full house where everybody moved in. They just bought a big house. So what do you think about that? What are you for it or you against it? How you feel?
For polygamy?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm really.
See,
I'm not for it. I don't think it's I don't think it should be a thing.
Why?
Because I you put me on the spot. Okay, so this is okay. It's pros and cons, you know.
Okay, let's hear it.
Well, I'm gonna say overall, I think my cons list is bigger because this is why.
Why?
I think of everything kind of universally and like think about it internationally.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even think about it like me personally wanting two husbands, because if I could get Idris and Christian Keys at the same time, I'm gonna marry both of them.
Hey, but here's the situation.
And Blair, those would be my three. But what I'm saying is my pros and cons list is like more of international, because I think about it like I did some research on polygamy, like in other countries.
Mm-hmm.
They marry these girls really young. They marry them off really young. And then there's a lot of trafficking involved with this polygamous life. And they sell, mail order brides. You've heard of that, like mail order. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a part of the polygamous ring and everything. I'm not categorizing all of polygamy as being such. However, it's a lot of it that happens with those, with those circumstances. And then with polygamy, I think it comes a sort of control aspect, because if you think about it, if I have two men, right, I have a sort of sense of control over both of them to make these two men understand that they have no choice but to share me. You understand that? Does that make sense? Well, in my brain,
makes sense.
In my brain, it's like even if I agree, like let's say I went and I married you, Phatz, and you have another wife, and we all, we both your wife.
Okay.
I still have, even though I'm choosing to be in there, I love you and I love your wife. I'm choosing to be in a relationship where you still have the uttermost control to say, I want her or I want her tonight. You understand? And I
get what you're saying.
Think that kind of control is healthy in any type of situation. That's just
choice of options. Choice of options. That's what you're saying.
Yes. It doesn't really sit well with my spirit that I have to be okay with you being able to pick me or somebody else. Two men, three men have to be okay with the idea of me wanting to spend time with one of the others. You understand? They have to be okay with that.
But see, you got to understand, these are the decisions you make when we put this all on table. When we put the whole layout I'm gonna ask you, say, are you okay with this?
Exactly. But in July, you hot, right? It's hot outside, right?
Yeah.
In December, it's normally cold.
Yeah.
So seasons change, right?
Yeah.
What woman you don't know that changed her mind about eating steak or pizza in a matter of an hour? So my point I'm making is people change. It's emotions. When you got emotions and you got feelings involved, you can't control that kind of thing.
But let me ask you this: you say emotions getting involved, but you already know what you signed up for. So how your emotions going? So what you're saying is basically your emotions may get stronger than what they are. That's what you're telling me?
No, what I'm saying is I could be all for a polygamous marriage. Like I can walk down the aisle with another bride and marry this one man, right? We both marry this one man today, right? Okay. This evening, I could lay up and be like, well, I just want to be with you right now by ourselves. Then tomorrow I could be like, oh, where's she at? I need her with us right now. And then the next day I could be like, I don't feel like dealing with you. Can you just go with her? Right?
Yeah, I guess.
That's humans. It doesn't mean that I didn't make the choice to sign up and be in the relationship, right? It just means that I feel a different way today. And I don't have, but in that situation, it's not fair for me to one, express that to you guys because I signed up for it. And so I'm internalizing my feelings. And how long can you do that before it start to hurt and start to destroy you inside?
Well, that's something I would recommend.
That's just my thoughts.
You don't sign up for that. You don't put yourself in that situation because at the end of the day, it affects your mental thoughts in your frame of mind. So I would recommend that I wouldn't sign myself or put myself in that situation. I mean, to each his own. If that's what you feel and that's what you want to do and you feel comfortable with it, I take my hat off to you. But I feel the same way what you're saying. Everybody moves or thoughts tend to change.
Yeah.
And and if you the type of person that your thoughts and your minds or your feelings start changing, I wouldn't recommend you do it. I'm just gonna keep it 100.
Everybody. I don't know nobody who thoughts and feelings don't change on a day.
Everybody is not built for tough or Tonka tough. Some things can break you.
Yeah. Somebody, Shonda Don said, but also think of the financial part of it. He says sharing is caring, but also think of the financial part of it as well. So, what about finances, Dre? Do you think? I'm sorry, Phatz. Do you think finances play a big role in if polygamy will be successful?
Yeah.
First, do you think a lot of people do polygamy that, even though it's against the law?
I don't know. I can't say. You can't, I can't say. I'm kind of speechless on that one. Because you don't know what people got going on in their relationship. People only going to tell you what they want you to know.
True.
It might be a lot of illegal of that going on.
Well, they can't legally, but I think the United States.
I said illegal. Illegal.
Yeah.
It might be illegally going on.
Some people do that anyway. Because if you legally marry out there and you living with somebody else in a whole act of another relationship, that's polygamy, big bro. No.
It is, but sometimes you might not be getting what you getting at home.
That's a whole different. Oh, Mike Murray said, what about a guy having a lot of girlfriends and a girl having a lot of boyfriends? Isn't that somewhat of polygamy without the paperwork?
Yes and no, if it's not out there in the air. Yes and
no,
if it's not out there in the air.
Michael Murray I think he's talking about a player. Talking about
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, sometimes, you might get a woman and she's like, I don't feel like it. But
that's not polygamy. That's not polygamy.
If you
have if you have a lot of girlfriends or a lot of boyfriends, that's not polygamy. Polygamy
you just have enough to satisfy your need.
It's a lot. No, not necessarily. Well, that could be it. Some people do have multiple partners to satisfy different needs, but a bulk of people have multiple encounters or relationships so that they can kind of test the waters and are trying to actually find somebody to be with or somebody, that one person, like dating. People, you can date more than one person, right?
Yeah, because you have no obligation.
Right. You can date more than one person. And then I think we've fallen out of the mindset of how this thing works. You're supposed to, I'm not going to say you're supposed to, but my understanding of things and how I was raised and taught is that you date and then there's a courtship of one person that you may fancy a lot. Y'all both decide that y'all both are feeling each other a lot. Mm-hmm. And then you might drop off the others, and then
that might be hard.
It could be hard, but it's all about standing the test of time. It's all about the chemistry. It's all about a person realizing that there's a connection. I feel like there's somebody for everybody. I feel like there's a person for everybody.
That is true.
And
that is true.
But that's why it comes into play that you don't force it. You gotta just kind of let it flow and see. Not all the time. That's the purpose of making sure you're on the same page too.
You can be on the same page. You could be on the same page. Y'all can have everything going on. But when it get to that last step, it might not be what you asked for.
Yeah, and I think, and Shonda Don said, if you're cheating, only thing that's the issue is that you're not being honest. And he brings up a good point.
Go ahead.
If people are honest about things, it'll alleviate a lot of stuff.
No, but sometimes you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. You might don't want to hurt nobody's feelings.
I'd rather hurt somebody's feelings than it become a big crazy. That's why it won't hurt. I don't think hurt feelings come from honesty. I think hurt feelings come from waiting too long to be honest. I think hurt feelings come from not being honest up front. This is, hey Dre, hey Phatz, we going out. This is what I expect. I'm looking for this. And you're like, J.Mac, this is what I'm looking for, and this is what I want. Okay, boom. Do it match? No. Okay, I'll see you later. It was good meeting you.
Okay, say boom, for instance.
It's that people play.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm everything that you want. I'm everything that you want. Everything you dream of. Give you all of what you need or whatever. And then when we get behind closed doors, you like, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. And you might say, okay, then after whatever happens, you might say, well, I don't even want to be with you no more. Because that was just a total turnoff. Things happen like that.
And that's my right. If you portray, and that's the problem. You were dishonest upon us meeting. You were dishonest with your portrayal of who you are, which most people are dishonest upon meeting somebody and not giving them the full picture or full story. Look, people, listen. This is if you don't listen to nothing else J.Mac say this week, listen to this, people. You making a first impression does not, I repeat, it does not include perpetrating a fraud. Okay?
People do it every day.
I know this. This is what I know, Phatz. This is what I'm saying. Don't perpetrate a fraud, okay? Be you. Be who you are. If you dusty.
Oh, you know that for that one. Why are you doing them like that?
So this is what I can't stand. I can't stand. At this point, at certain points in a woman's life, you come to realize the kind of the fake. The same in a man's life, a woman and a man. You come to realize and look, and you can see kind of through things that they are, trying to maybe cover or coat. But then you got these narcissists out here, y'all, that are really good at manipulating and really good at pretending to be something that they're not. That being said, you just gotta be really careful. And then
I gotta impress you. I gotta tell you what you want to hear, even though I don't mean it. I gotta tell you what I want you to hear.
Ladies, you hear this? This coming straight out the man's mouth.
I gotta tell you what I want you to hear. Yo,
and
baby.
That's the season, y'all. Ladies, listen. This is what they do. I'm telling you.
What about y'all?
I don't knock the player, okay? It's the game that I'm mad at.
But see, you got to think about this. You got women who be portraying something they not. They be trying to portray like they a celebrity, knowing they not a celebrity. Come on now. We all got all those faults.
How can somebody portray to be a celebrity? You either know them or you don't. How am I gonna tell somebody I'm a celebrity?
If I met you in the street, you went to TJ Mac. You went to TJ Mac and bought you one of them. No, you went to Atlanta, got you the bootleg bag, bootleg shoes.
Yeah.
And then when me being the person I am, then you want to front on me like, oh, shit, I'm used to eating a T-bone steak. I'm used to eating this. Knowing the whole time you be eating White Castle and Wendy's and all of that.
First of all, I grew up eating steak and White Castle, so
I'm just saying.
Shout out to
listen to me
my
now.
doctor mom and my federal government dad.
No.
But anyway,
what I'm saying to you is this: you got people is in and out of characters. Men and women are in and out of character.
Absolutely.
You got dudes who walk around here talking about, oh, I'm Stretch Armstrong. Oh man, I'll blow this chick back out. I be just lying on themselves. They just really be lying on themselves. Oh, I did this, I did that. Nigga, you ain't never even been with a chick. You ain't even been with a real woman, but you lying. Then shorty over there. Oh, she get with the girl. Yeah, girl. He had to have a Stretch Armstrong to deal with me. He had to have this. He had to have that. Oh, man, listen, girl. He had a Vienna sausage. And y'all sitting around looking like, he had this, and that's how he acting, but he want to act like he the man. Come on now, spare me. That's exactly what you getting at. People who being in how you say it, being in script, because they too ashamed of being who they are. That's what all that comes to.
Well, yes, and you bring up a great point, Phatz. A lot of us are not 100% self-aware, but further than that, a lot of us are not as happy with ourselves as we maybe could be. And for that, I just want the takeaway to kind of be
catfish people.
I wanted the takeaway. I'm gonna go over to the comments in a second, but I wanted the takeaway to kind of be like,
okay,
but we have to build ourselves up, and we have to be who we don't have to perpetrate. We don't have to fake. We can build ourselves up. It takes more energy to fake like you're something than to build yourself up and become that.
No, but you got to impress. See, the thing is, why we not sure our identity? Because we too much trying to impress our friends, women, men. If you just a regular person like me, for instance, if I say, yo, I met you somewhere, I ain't know you from a can of paint, and I came like, oh, how you doing, J.Mac? You look gorgeous. What's your name? How you doing? I'm new, this and that. First thing you want to say, he's a cornball. Guess what, girls?
I don't do that.
No, listen where I'm going with this. Guess what, girl? The guy is nice looking, but he was a cornball. He was a real cornball. I don't take cornball. And then, how you think that's gonna make me feel? I gotta be he too nice, or shit. I gotta change up the script now. I gotta be something I'm not, because I'm just being genuine. See, the thing is, people lost of being genuine to themselves and to others. See, because actually in reality, it's hard to impress women. I don't give a damn how ugly you are, how handsome you are. It's hard to impress women. You either got to be a thug, and if you ain't thug enough, you too corny for just being the basic gentleman. Come on now.
Well, I see where you're going. I see and I understand. And I do believe that there are like certain women, we do have a tendency to like run from things that are good for us, better for us. So yes, Phatz, I've seen that time after time. I probably even did that before, like ran from the good guy, calling him corny back in my campus days, and running after the thugs, like Sean said. But we live and we learn. It's about maturity as well. And my thing is this: with dating, I think people neglect the fact that class actually matters. Class actually is not just, how do I say this?
Come on.
When you're dating someone, or you're even in a circle with anybody, your social class can influence both what you guys' interests are collectively, what your values are. You're going to value different things than me. True.
But however, so we supposed to.
Oh, I think we got a caller, y'all.
How y'all doing? Caller. You online with Getting to the Focus.
What's going on?
What up?
What's up?
Mike Murray in the building. What's up? Big up to Mike Murray.
What's going on, my dude? What's going on? This J.Mac.
Hey. I was waiting on you to call us.
Yeah, I just called to, give my little comment.
Yes.
Okay, come on with it.
You still there?
That polygamy.
You gotta turn down your phone a little bit. Turn down your phone.
Okay.
So we can hear you. We hear you good and clear.
You hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay.
You gotta lower the show in the back too, Mike Murray.
Yeah.
You hear us? You still here?
On your little polygamy thing.
Yeah, come on with it.
I mean, I feel. What was that? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, we hear you. Come on with it.
yeah. I'm commenting on that polygamy thing because I'm really thinking if you've been like married 6, 7, 8, 9 times, I feel you're still somewhat in the polygamy realm because your wives are not dead.
Oh, damn. That's a good point. That's a good point there.
I mean, it's like your wives are still there. They might not be physically living with you, but they're still there.
So we talking about as in separated or divorce?
Well, that aspect is man's law. We're talking what you say as for till death do you part. So you're really lying.
Okay. Come on. Well,
so
but you got to look at the situation.
You're actually
like this.
Still married to all.
That is correct, but you
just
got to
paid
actually
for paperwork saying you don't have to be with this person.
That's true, but then you got to look at it like this too. On the other end is what if the person don't want to be with you? You can't make them stay with you.
That has nothing to do with it. We're saying what you said, not what the person said.
Okay.
You said, or whatever person said, hey, these are my wives.
I understand that.
Till death do us part.
That is correct.
There was no reversal in that contract.
Exactly.
Right. But when you sign that marriage certificate, there's no reversal in that.
That is correct. Yeah, that is
so
correct.
Technically, by law and by God's standards, you're still married.
Yes, that is true.
Anyone that has over 5, 6, 7, 8 wives, we can go as far back as Solomon. He's still married.
Yeah.
He's a polygamist by man's law.
Yeah, by man's
law. If you go as far back where it was okay back in those days, you can take many wives.
Yeah. But that's in the Old Testament we're talking about now. And man really don't live by the Bible anyway. Man came to his own suggestion.
By an Old Testament or a New Testament.
Exactly.
We live by man's standard.
Exactly.
So therefore, you're still married.
Technically,
it's just like you buying a car.
Eyes of the Lord,
you can't
still
say
married. Yeah,
you never bought the car.
That is correct.
If you have a title in your name, you can never go back and say, "Hey, I never bought that car."
That is correct.
You're the first owner.
Yeah, and you're always gonna be the first owner. That's where we at. But they're saying, hell, Don said, hell no, if we not smashing, you got to go.
Well, like I said, technically, whoever, I don't care, first, second, or third, fourth, fifth, or sixth, how many names you want to go, you're still married, these women are still here, you're still married, you're a polygamist in God's eyes.
On paper, you're still married. In God's eyes, you're still married. But at the same time, you cannot force her to give you the goods. And if she don't want to give you the goods, you're going to have to move on. Whether you like it or whether it's wrong or whether it's right. You're still going to have to move on and find somebody else to satisfy your needs.
It's not about satisfying your needs. You didn't sign a contract saying, hey, this person is going to satisfy my needs. You signed a contract saying, hey, you're going to be with this person.
That is true. To death do you part. But at the same time, what are you going to do?
See, when we sign these things and when we say these things, we're not understanding what we're doing.
Exactly.
She's not understanding what she's doing.
You got to understand.
There's no reversal in these contracts.
There's never going to be. You got to understand, on both parties got to understand the contract. And what's going on is one party understand, but the other one don't.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Sorry.
You go get a marriage certificate. You don't say, hey, can I reverse this if it doesn't work?
Oh, no. It's like they say, to death do you part. But if the situation occurs, okay, here you go. The party is not understanding. One party may understand it, the other one may get it miscrewed. Figuring, if this don't work, I get a divorce.
By law, by God's standards, we're still polygamous if these women are still alive. It's
that
just like
correct.
we still live with all of them.
J.Mac.
Yes, sir.
You see where we going with this?
We are still married to these women.
So.
What he's saying is basically, even though you divorced, you still married to.
There's no divorce, my dude. There's no divorce. There is till death do us part.
So I mean,
right?
In that situation,
when that minister reads those rights, is there a divorce clause?
No, it's not.
There is no divorce clause. There's a death do you part.
So what you're saying is you need to knock her off and then move on.
No.
Huh?
No.
Big Mike, are you saying you need to knock her off and then move on?
And he gonna say it again.
You gotta wait till she kick off, but somebody. You gotta wait for her to kick off before you do your thing.
I do not endorse any of the statements made on Getting to the Focus podcast.
No. You know what?
How do they reflect?
Let's clear this up.
Somebody got to leave.
Okay, let's clear this up. We would no longer discuss this issue. We'll have to say this for part 2.
The Bronx court said Sean said the Bronx court said we divorced.
I'm trying to tell you, we're still polygamous, bro. Have you cut it? We're polygamous. We might as well marry all 6 girls, 6 women that we like all at one time and call it a day.
I am weak.
Ooh. So J.Mac.
Yes,
make sure you don't get married, dear. Make sure you don't get married, because you might be in the same situation I've been in.
That's it.
Ooh, Phatz. First of all, I'm not.
I mean, it's cheaper. Listen, it's cheaper than divorcing all 6 of them at one time.
Oh, man. I have had some fun today. And Carla, we got to wrap this up. Thanks for calling in. We appreciate your comments and your thoughts.
Thanks, Michael Murray.
All right.
Have a blessed one.
And thanks to everybody else
for tuning
in with us.
Good luck. Y'all take care. Y'all doing a good job. Love it.
Oh,
love
man.
You too.
Mac. J.Mac, what up?
Yes, sir.
What going on?
I feel as though the whole picture of marriage is. This is my takeaway. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna just wrap it up. Y'all know I can be long-winded, but I just wanted to say that I feel as though the whole picture or institute of marriage has been just toyed around with so much that we think, and we have this image, and even our newer generations, our newer generations believe it to be something that it's not. Marriage is a union, and it's something that was set up and arranged, by our higher power, by God, to be a union between 2 people.
That is correct.
And not to say, I'm no biblical. I don't count myself as a biblical scholar. I do read the Bible, and I have, I did grow up in church, and I have my own relationship.
You have some understanding of it.
Yes. However, my understanding and what I've been taught by both my family and ministries that I've been to, marriage is not something to be taken lightly.
That's true.
It's a union between 2 people. It's a connection between 2 people. It's a ministry among 2 people. It's a empire for some.
To build.
It's a, it's a structure, and above all that, materialistic things, it's a method of recreation. So in my, studies of polygamy, I saw that one of the biggest reasons behind polygamy for a lot of different cultures outside of the U.S. is to create, reproduce more children, and to build bigger families. Because in some cultures, you're looked at as a stronger man, a bigger man, if you have more offspring, which makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense, and I'm not talking down to that or anything. However, I think it speaks volumes that polygamy is illegal in the United States. Again, I am not gonna say that I am for or against it. I have weighed pros and cons, and my cons list just happens to be longer. My cons list happens to be longer. But the takeaway for me is love yourself, build yourself up, be the person that you want to be, and love yourself first, so that you'll be able to even love one person. Most people can't even get past that, Most people can't love themselves enough to even love one person, let alone
self-love.
Right, exactly. So I think our takeaway should be self-love. Let's work on that, y'all. Let's work on that first. And then we can talk about us, having about 3 or 4 of them things.
Okay. Food for thought.
Yes.
Love yourself, love others, and be cautious of who you love, and be cautious of who loved you.
Yes.
Never forget it. You want the same as you give out is the same in return.
Yes, sir.
And that's the food for the thought today. If J.Mac loved me, I got to show her the same in return.
Reciprocity.
And be truthful to it.
Amen.
And not just sugarcoat it just to get something from it. I mean, you have to really, love is emotional state, and find a person who you want to be truly attached to.
Yes.
Words of the Phatz. J.Mac.
Yes, Thank you, Phatz. Thank you, Phatz. Once again, y'all have tuned in on this great Tuesday evening with Getting to the Focus podcast. Remember to follow us on IG at Getting to the Focus. And your hosts, J.Mac and Bklyn Phatz, are here for y'all. Just, call us up anytime. Holla at us on social media. We are still on Facebook as well. And please, please, please don't forget to go to YouTube. And if you're watching us live right now, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so that you get notifications of our new shows, and just show support for y'all people over here, because we love y'all. Show us some love. Hit them buttons. Share us. Share a link, and shout out to the Evening Rush
Network.
Black-owned network, y'all.
Black-owned network.
Own show. Hit them up. Sean the Don. He gonna help y'all to get to where you want to be. And so I've had so much fun.
Get into the focus. We make any dream that's possible.
Yes,
get into the focus.
Y'all know I hate saying goodbye. So I'm going to see y'all next week, though.
We're going to see y'all next week, the same time, same channel, same network. Yeah. Every Tuesday from 7 to 8. Get into the focus with J.Mac and Bklyn Phatz.